Alright. Let's see if this comes out successful. Oh, sorry, I was a little too focused on getting this LP done. Welcome to part 20 of the Sonic Adventure Let's Play. And we are now... screw the suspense. As we just finished... We finally finished level 1 of Big Story. And it only took me 7 minutes and 23 seconds. And jeez. I promise though, the next 2 stages aren't going to be as long. Because we do get a certain upgrade. And I got caught on the door. Or thanks to this game's lovely collision detection. Alright, so before we get the ice key, which leads to the ice cap zone, obviously, we want to head to these sewers, and we're actually going to get a lore upgrade. Meaning we can catch bigger fish. It might be useful if you want to get like the better rank. If you want to get a better rank. But if you're just doing this for story, it's not really that useful. At least for me. And I gotta be honest with you, I have barely anything to talk about. I was wondering, I'm wondering how well that's gonna go through with a fat cat just stuffing himself in the train. Everyone will be smothered to death. Alright, so go through this rather convenient cave and ride the updraft, which is also convenient when you think about it. You place the ice stone, although here I just accidentally rocked the thing. And you can also rock the child back and forth like a child. But before we head into the next stage, we actually get what's really the best power-up in the entire, Big Story. This is the screw it, the life raft. It does what you expect. It expects you will float on the water, which makes things a hell of a lot more easier than stage 1. Why couldn't we get this upgrade in the first place? I do not know. But this is, I gotta say that every stage is really my least favorite. Twinkle Park is I hate Twinkle Park because of that glitch area. I hate this one because since you're ice fishing, the problem with this level is that you're obviously ice fishing, but the frog can be in any pond, and so you have to do on your first time. I think the frog is randomly placed somewhere, or it's set. I'm not too sure. But like I said here, with the amount of ice ponds all over the place, the frog can be anywhere. So pointless. Why am I even doing this? What does this have to do with Sonic? Just tell me. I think they made this gameplay device to make use of the. I think there was a peripheral for the Sega Dreamcast, like a fishing peripheral. Well, I'm not really too sure. this is Sonic, man, and I don't expect this in a Sonic game. But I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna save my thoughts when we get to the credits. But that leaves me with nothing to talk about. Couldn't Big Story just end right there? No, the frog has to be some kind of plot device. Thank you, Sonic Team. Ugh. Come on. Come on. This is so monotonous. I have nothing to say. I already pointed out my complaints in the first stage. Ugh. Sorry about the constant groaning. Finally a hit. Thank you so much. So far though, I didn't get the line broken. I really hate Big. Thank God. Second stage is over. I'm at the halfway point. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh. And it's only a little while in between, the next stage. Before the next stage, we have, cutscene, another upgrade to get. And, yeah. Okay, so my opinions on the 2D games. Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I think I may have mentioned this before. Leave something in the comments. But if I did, Sonic 1, definitely great starter of the series. Sonic 2, actually, I think I may have. Nothing to talk about. I noticed that his eye is not on his he's not on his model. The eye is actually not on the model itself. But before we chase the frog, we actually have to get an upgrade, and it's back at Big's house, as you saw the glowing aura. And since from Big Speed, it's gonna take long, so Chaos Control. Okay, we are now at Big's house, or Big's hut, I should say. We are going to get we're actually gonna get another upgrade. Why hasn't Big brought this with him in the first place? Not that it means anything, but it's basically, it adds durability. No, wait, not durability. It's basically a longer casting distance, which really doesn't mean anything because areas are usually small and confined. So let's go back. Chaos Control. Okay. Yep, I had to do 2 cuts in a row. Well, because, again, thanks to Big Speed, it's going to take too long. But what I was going to say is that areas are usually small and confined, except for the next stage that's coming up, which is, again, screw the suspense, since it's Emerald Coast. Oh man, I gotta start all over again. And nah, just kidding. There's Frogger's his evil cousin, and it's going into the hotel. What was the point of that? Had a little cutscene though. Like, what was the point of that? At first I thought it was gonna warp me to the next stage, but no, it just... I hate it when games do that. I'm sorry. It's just... Ugh. Now we're at Emerald Coast. This is quite literally the only stage where it's really open-ended. It's so... I quickly find the frog, so... Yeah. So it's not gonna take too long. It's gonna take me like 4 minutes. Trust me, I don't get it on my first try because, again, sometimes the frog or fish will just grab onto the bait. But they decide to get totally disinterested and decide and pretty much let go. Well, why does it do that? I'm not sure. But in case you didn't tell from last part, the reason why I stopped is because I failed the mission. Apparently, if you see, alright, that meter right there, it's basically your durability meter. If it goes up all the way, your line breaks, you fail the mission, and you have to start over. And it's all because Big didn't bring extra fishing line. Thank God I finished this quick. Yep, nothing to say. He just... Yep. I am sorry that this is taking way too long. Like I said though, there's nothing to say about Big. Hey, all he is fishing. And just this is a Sonic game, not real fishing. Or any fishing game. And I'd rather just... If you're gonna fish, I'd rather just go outside, to a pond or lake. Not in a Sonic game. Or in any video game. If you like fishing video games, that's fine. But if you like the fishing... But if you like Big's levels, I don't get you. I really don't get you. Ugh. Come on. Just grab Have the bait. Ah, finally! I make a couple close calls with the durability. Yeah. I wonder why the rings are shaped in a ring motion. In a ring formation. It's not like we're gonna be swimming through them. But finally, we have now completed stage 3. Thank God. And Big actually has a hold of the frog. Because he doesn't say anything. And ah! Damn it, Eggman! You're making big... Ah! Who thought big was a good idea? In terms of gameplay. Honestly. You can take big out of the story and he wouldn't have any effect. I cannot stress this enough to you guys. I just can't. I am bored and raging at the same time. I'm sorry. Now that we are on the egg carrier. Gee, I wonder why. Hey, oh, I don't know. There are 2 letters. There's one word with 2 letters. Low IQ. But next time we play a Sonic Adventure, we're going to be going through Big's final stage, Hot Shelter. So,